Finish, really tough finish. Kind of regurgitate what happened, and if that's what you want. But it was, we got off to a great start. And, we made shots. I thought we were playing maybe a step quicker than them. We let them back in. I wrote kind of what our percentages were in the first half, unguarded threes. So I think we were 5 of 19 from, just not having almost anyone near you. So, we left a lot of points on the board. Second half we didn't start well. We had similar issues. They shot 14 out of 20, I think, the last part of the first half from the field. So we stopped playing defense too. So it was just a lot of problems. I was shocked that we had a chance to win, and I don't. Jaden has had such a great season for us, such a young player. It's a lot to put on his shoulders to make those at that moment. But there were a lot of other things that happened that we would have been in a better position to win this game. Yeah, I mean, he wanted to make them. He's made a lot of winning plays for us all year. Most of it doesn't show up in a stat sheet, so he's upset. But I thought he was going to step up and make them. He's a winning player. It just didn't go his way at the line. I don't think, false sense of security of some kind. I don't think, we still, like when I go look at the film, I know even when we were up by like 15-0 or 18-2, whatever it was, that we had a lot of opportunities to make more plays on offense. And I know our defense faltered in the last part too. Like I shared, it was 14 of 20 in the last 10 or 11 minutes of the first half. So we just didn't do a good job of stopping them, and we let them have life. But we had a bunch of very clean looks that we were unable to make, and so we put ourselves in that position.
25 three-point attempts in the first half. Jake, too, I think only had one shot attempt in the entire first half. It just seemed like there was a lot. The shot selection maybe was not the best.
I wish I could say that, but when I just that's why I prefaced everything with the unguarded. So we could chart now, unguarded shots. That means that no one is within 5 feet of the player. So at this level, with the quality of shooting that we've shown throughout the course of the season, to be 5 of 19 on our home floor is you can't win. And guys that I expect to take those shots, we can't win if a higher percentage of them don't go in.
How much was the absence of Sean Phillips felt tonight?
I thought we played a winning game. It would have been able to keep the front court a little bit fresher. Certainly Sean's been playing well, but that's not the reason we've been able to win games like without JQ and BJ and against Colorado and other times. So we just we didn't get the job done. I think, in my opinion, Adam, like I was noticing throughout spurts of the game, just not a desperate way of competing. We looked. I don't know if the game on Saturday just takes so much out of you emotionally that you just can't answer the bell again in 3 days. But here we go again. We're making excuses. But Adam, I think, could see that, and I think that led to his frustration. He's he's a superior competitor and a winner, and again, I think he the emotions of the game got to him, and you know, and that was part of that issue, because hasn't done anything like that in my 2 years, you know, with him.
I was gonna ask, it seems like he'd be the last player that he's kind of been your leader, the guy that's been trying to hold everybody together. That he's the last guy you would expect that out of.
It's been very frustrating. I mean, I think that I've been very clear about that, just how, you know, we had a great non-conference. We've been in a really good position. Even coming in today, we're squarely on the bubble, and you know, now we took another step back. So I mean, guys that want to go play in postseason, and like Adam Miller does, I think sometimes, you know, the fuse gets lit, and he's seeing everything just kind of unraveling, and sometimes you make a poor judgment.
You mentioned on Saturday that he wanted to hold on players only meeting. Do you know if that took place?
I'm sorry, when was he doing
He
that?
said on Saturday that he wanted to hold a players only meeting.
I just know that we met on Sunday and watched film as a team. I'm not sure or aware of any team players only meeting that took
How
place.
did you feel like Miller's ejection impacted the team's offensive flow and just general mindset in the last 5 minutes of the game?
I think that, you know, we actually like got a point out of it somehow, because of the free throw exchange and what they did and what we did. But so from a statistical standpoint, his ejection didn't impact us. But I thought we played, you know, fairly well. Maybe in response to Adam going, guys like had a little bit more urgency.
Is there anything on a week-to-week basis that you can do to improve the approach to where seniors aren't having these moments in games where emotions get the best of them?
I mean, we talked about, you know, just BJ's situation on, you know, with Arizona, and there was a lot of, you know, conversation about just kind of, you know, walking a straight line in this game and make sure that you know, we've had some like taunting things happen this year, like a dunk or something. We haven't had a lot of these situations, so it's kind of been back-to-back games now.
Joe Son struggled tonight, got back on track down the stretch. How do you make sure he's good to go for next game?
He's a work in progress right now to get him to where he was before, you know, the injury. He's just not there. The shots are not going in at the level that they were prior. He had a couple of defensive mistakes too. So I mean, we all got to get better. We all have to do better, and you know, I think he's in that same boat with all of us right now.
Couple more.
Is there anything lingering with Son's injury, or is it just kind of rapid?
I think it's getting feel back and repetition, and you know, you missed all that time, and I don't know, it's some guys maybe that are older that you could plug them right back in, and then they don't miss a beat. But other guys, you know, it's like, hey, how do I fit into this now? You know, this is a new team. Guys their roles have changed a little bit, so it could be a little bit of that.
Looking forward to Oklahoma State on Sunday. How do you get the guys back on track after 2 straight losses?
I mean, I'm searching. We all are searching. Again, we're right there. You know, we're knocking on the door in all these games, and we just, you know, can't figure out a way to get over the top. So it's, you know, I'll have to really think hard about that. I've tried to do the best job I can with this team, and I'm not getting through to them enough, and it's not going well right now.
Last one. Good. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.